Hi, my name is Emily Harvey, and I did an internship this summer with Pathway to Careers. They are located in Maryville, Tennessee, in downtown Maryville on Broadway Street. And if you don't know about them, I'll give a little bit of a description before I go into my portfolio and what I did this summer. So, Pathway to Careers is education with destination. Pathway to Careers actually provides straightforward tools that identify high-value careers and effective resources and materials that can sustain progress on the pathway to career readiness. Pathway to Careers helps many different cities and counties in the nation see what they need to be teaching in their school besides the normal things that we learn. They help show that maybe, for example, Maryville needs to take out culinary and put in an engineering course, or put in an engineering class, like a workshop. They need to start doing that. And Pathway to Careers helps shows those counties and cities that have bought their resources, the 16 different clusters, career clusters. And there's only 16 of them, but there's a whole bunch of jobs. But Pathway to Careers, their mission is to ensure students are career supported, and that's with Pathway to Careers policy tools, a Perkins 5 technical support that every school has to go through. They have to make sure that they have the Perkins 5 exactly correct, or they won't get the amounts of money that they're supposed to be getting. Pathway to Careers offers professional development of administrators and principals so they can better understand and talk to their students, and then talk to the students' teachers on what is important for their school, why their students need to be learning this, as well as industry education relationships. They want to ensure that their students are career prepared, and that means that they have career-focused curricula. Over the summer, I actually helped produce marketing for a algebra curriculum and a geometry curriculum. They're both 50 lessons each, and each lesson has a career that is designated to whatever that lesson is. So for example, in geometry, there is a lesson on getting the circumference of a cylinder and understanding the width and length and depth of a cylinder. With that example and lesson, they're putting in an agricultural engineer. They show what they use. They show what they do. They show how much money they make. They show how much schooling an agricultural engineer goes through. They also want to ensure students are career engaged. It goes along with the curriculums. They are career awareness and exposure. They are learning more about more careers than they know that are out there. And they also want them to know and ensure that students are career wise. They want to be able to show students that if you want to be a biology major, if you want to be a vet, this is what you have to go through. These are the courses that you're going to have to take. This is what you have to know. This is how much schooling that you're going to have to need to get everything, to get to be a veterinarian, a doctor, an agricultural engineer. And it shows them what is needed to get that. Pathway to Careers also shows the counties different careers that are in their own county that need to be filled. It also tries to help them bring their economy back. In Memphis, Tennessee, the economy is going very, very downhill. Pathway to Careers is partnered with a little city near Memphis and is helping them keep people in their county, keep people in their city so they can bring their economy back. and help show students that there is more in their county and they don't have to go out. They can find jobs, good jobs, perfect jobs, good paying jobs in their own county. Now that you know what Pathway to Careers is all about and what they do, let me show you what I did over the summer. For Pathways to Careers, I did a lot over the summer. They didn't have a marketing department, so I was basically the only person that did anything that was remote to marketing. So the first thing, I started doing press releases, and this is the first one, and you can see right over here exactly when it was created, released, and who was it, and also their unique hits and total hits and headline impressions. This was the first ones, and the first one was free that we started. You can only see that it had over 10,000, but we couldn't see exactly what kind of headline impressions. So then what we went to was for the second one, which NS4ED, which is the main company of Pathway to Careers, designs a customized career readiness portal for National Rural Education Association. So again, you see created, last updated, released, the package that we use, and this time we did buy, because then we get more, we get a bigger audience, and we are able to see the unique hits and total hits go up, as well as the headline impressions. This is a click-through rate. It is lower than I wanted it to be, but still we were very happy with the headline impressions. This is the first time that Pathway to Careers and NS4ED has used any type of press release like this. And another one, NS4ED partners with New Mexico to maximize the Perkins 5 Comprehensive Local Needs Assessment. Here you see our headline impressions go down a little bit. That's fine. As well as our unique hits and total hits. It just shows what everybody is wanting to see. And the click-through rate did go up though. Here we see headline impressions going down again. From what I've noticed in this, if it's for a certain state or county or whatever we're actually like targeting, like here, needs for Nebraska schools, the rate went down, the headline impressions go down, click-through rate went up. That's just because there is so few headline impressions that is automatically bigger. I just think that if it's just Nebraska, we don't get that much. People aren't interested. Now here, NS4Ed to release career-focused algebra and geometry curricula in fall 2020. That's what I was talking about earlier. Here we see the headline impressions did go up as long as the total hits and unique hits. This was a very important part of Pathway to Careers. This is what I've been working on mostly the entire time. Here's another one, talking about metametrics that we partnered with. It's a longer article and the headline impressions really went down, but this was the last time that I was able to look at it. The headline impressions now, if I was able to get into the account, would have probably went up by now, because it's been 27 days. Here's another one, again, headline impressions went out. Well, that 27 days is probably more like 3 months now, but you get it. Just an update. And I also, with the help of my IT director over there, I helped create a smart brief ad as well as little ad reviews and a ad poster. This is all web and social media, and I loved creating these. These were amazing, and I thought that they looked really good. It gets right to the point, shows exactly what they're talking about, and they look sharp. As long as little links, there's a learn more link over here. Click here to see our work, and if you click on this, when it's on the website that we're using it to add, it will take you right to Pathway to Careers, Education with Destination. Now here are just some little numbers from these. There are numbers from these, just showing exactly how they did and who they went to, and the impressions for the billboard were way better than the little billboard. This one was better than this one. Now here, I also ended up doing a lot of email campaigns, and I had a fun time doing that too, because I was able to really organize and create these wonderful email campaigns that I thought were pretty good. These are two of the email campaigns that I did, and this is an example of what happened. Email campaigns are tricky, and I've been having to learn how to really do it. Here's some more email campaigns, a little shorter. Some more. This one's long. Now, I had a great time being able to start most of their social medias, and this doesn't really give it credit, but the Instagram is actually their highest engagement. Twitter, not so much, just because Twitter's kind of difficult and annoying to deal with, but we were still able to do it. And those are just numbers from the last time that I was able to see it. I think that this was a great opportunity to work with Pathway to Careers, and it showed exactly my new passion for marketing, and that how much I really wanted to do this. I thank Dr. Goins, the owner of the company, for letting me do this with him.